Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome on to the campfire. My name is Sir Cowpoke, and today we're checking out Slay the Spire 2. This is an early access. If you don't know what Slay the Spire 2 is, or Slay the Spire 2 in general is, it is a strategy card building game, which you have to go through and go up a map, and you have to make your own decisions on the path on when to fight, when to gather treasure, and everything else, and you have to build up a deck in order to progress through the spire and defeat bosses as you go. It is an absolute fun, amazing little game. You can also play as multiplayer, so you can bring up to 3 other buddies with you, unlock a bunch of other crafting abilities, and just climb the spire and conquer it. It was an absolute blast playing this game, so I hope you all enjoyed today's video. But before we get there, if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back and not yet subscribed, y'all know the drill. Don't forget to shoot that like and subscribe button down below so you can join the posse, so continue on growing. And don't forget to click that bell as well so you do not miss any more ads, just like this one. Well, y'all, without further delay, let's get to riding. In the timeline, reveal expos to unlock cards, relics, and all this other proceed. All right. So play a single run to reveal the epoch. Okay, we can do that. So here you go. Chapter 5, Neon. Mother Resurrection Neon. Awaken from the slumber. Rise, champion, again and again. Neo will now greet you at the start of each run. All right, all right. This is kind of like Darkest Dungeon to me. It's like a combination of Darkened Dungeons with a couple of other games. It's a pretty straightforward, simple one that I think. A little more strategy involved. It looks fun, and I kind of like the multiplayer thing. I want to see if I can get anybody else that would be into it and see if we can do a multiplayer run. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the silent. The fears of boat to the capital. All right. Okay, here we go. The silent sneaks past the gatewards with ease and enters the spire once more. Unlock the silent. All right, confirm. We just unlocked that dude. Heck yeah. So now it looks like, okay, so let's go to single player. We're going to do standard because that's the only thing I have. So it looks like we have 2 people now. We have Ironclad and we have the silent. I still want to do with the Ironclad. I'm going to go with that. So now we can actually do an official run. Okay, here we go. So this is Niwa, the mother. It's like a giant freaking whale. That is awesome. I've remade you. Go up. Okay, I can do that. All right, so let's see here. I think I can select one of these things. Unplayable internal. Oh, cursed peril. Receive greed. Gain 333 gold. Now, I don't want to do that right now. Obtain a random rare card. At the start of elite combats, draw 2 additional cards. Now let's do Arcane Scroll. Okay, nice. All right, there we go. We have 80 health, 99 gold at the moment. Yeah, we got like nothing. Got 11 cards. Got like nothing. All right. So pretty much what you do is you can select your pathway. So if you ever played like Hades and whatnot, every time you play a run, you can pick a certain way to go through. There's a lot of other games that's like this too. And pretty much what you really want to do is map out your path. Or if you even played Cult of the Lamb is pretty similar as well. You can pick around, pretty sure it's Cult of the Lamb. Am I thinking that right? Probably not. Yeah, it's Cult of the Lamb. So Cult of the Lamb, you have your thing, you go through, play that little spot, then you move on and you map out where you want to get. So it's kind of like that. So you kind of want to look ahead to see what you want. So you have your regular battles here. I don't know what the question marks here. These look like money. So this run, I'm going to try to go through places that I don't know what they are. So we're going to learn. So we're going to go this way. And then we're going to pop to the question mark. Then we'll pop up here and then we're going to hit, this. Then we're going to hit the question mark and then we're going to go up like this way right here. That's what my plan is. Or we're going to do this, then this, and then this, and then this. Yeah, I think that's our pathway if we even get that far. So okay, that's our goal. All right. So you're dealt out your cards. I have 3 energy. I don't have much else. I'm sure if you play multiplayer, the other people will be here, so it's not just you. So you just only play like the one character. This person looks like this intends to give you 2 status cards. Okay, we don't like that. Attack you 3 or 4. Okay, so we're we're gonna get a little defense up. Kind of have to. Let's try to see if we can take this guy out because he's the weakest. There. So we can intern here. So I only have so many cards and everything. Great. So you get stuck with some of these things. Deal 10 damage if fatal. Raise your max HP to 3. I think we can do that, but we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit a little bit. We're going. Actually, no, we don't have to risk it for the biscuit. We can do that, and we can do this. That's gonna raise our card there, and we're gonna defend because he's about to do 8. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do a bash, and we're gonna defend up. Those 2 status cards. Okay. Oh, okay, draw 1 card, exhaust. I don't know what this is. Remove until the end of combat. Exhaust. Removed until the end of combat. I don't know what that does. Kind of want to see what this does. Okay, in turn. Vulnerable and weak. Okay, so I'm gonna just pile this on. And I'm just getting piled up on this exhaust stuff. Okay, so when you do this, there we go, dead. Add to deck. Okay, so here we go. Power cards apply a buff. Must remain the duration of the single combat. All right, got it. I do kind of like the buff. There's the headbutt. Okay, add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. Okay. Gain 4 plating. Ooh, I like that. Deal 9 damage. Put a card from the discard hub. Now we're gonna do plating. Grab some gold. All right, let's continue on. All right, so we're gonna do question mark. Okay, so this is a chest. Ooh, pillow. So relics. Relics found throughout the spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. You can be found in treasure rooms, events, and defeating elites. What is this one? Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15. I like that. So I'm assuming the campfires is the rest. It's like the little resting spots. Okay, so we have this guy. Let us do this. We're gonna stone up. Ooh, I like that. At the end of your turn, gain 4 block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. So I have 4, so I can really like lay on the defense. Oh, vulnerability, like that would have been good. Okay, here's this. Okay, so this is probably for where I can like buy. Okay, so I can buy block potions. I can buy colorless potions. Choose 1 of random colorless cards to add into your hand. Okay, and then this is discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Okay, and then there's cards containing strike, deal 3 additional damage. It's nice. Whenever you enter a shop room, heal 15. That's also kind of nice. Upon pickup, brew 5 random potions. Okay, nice. What is this? Remove a card from your deck. The cost of this service increases by 25. Okay, so if you pull up your deck, you're like, okay, I need to get rid of some cards. You can. So if you have like a ton of cards, and you're like, that's taking too long to shuffle through, you can actually delete cards. I can see the point of that. Okay. We have 166. Deal 5 damage twice. I like that. Let's just pick that one up, and then we're gonna call that good. We're gonna proceed. That's right, we're gonna go this way because I want to hit that guy sooner. So we're gonna go here. Ooh, what do we have here? You enter a grove of crystalline trees, and they begin to quiver excitedly. A chorus of hellos chorus of hellos and welcomes bombard you as a group of morphics burst through from trees. Okay. One of the morphics is fidgeting in the corner, clearly not as sociable as the others. Approach the group or the loner. Okay, so group is lose 100 gold, transform 2 cards, or loner gain 5 max HP. You know what? Screw it. We're going to transform 2 cards. That one and that one. Then, ooh, nice. Proceed. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to have an elite battle, I think. All right, so this is a elite battle. We're definitely do this. Gain 5 block upgraded card in your hand. Deal 12 damage. The next attack you play costs 0. Ooh, I like that. Boom. All right, there we go. Then we're gonna defend up. We're gonna add up on that defense. We got 8. There we go. That was worth it. That was worth it. That was worth it. Deal 5 damage twice. Gain 2 strength. The enemy gains 1 strength. That's not good. Let's do this. But we're still gonna survive the fight. How you little dingbat. All right, so block 5. I mean, we can kill him now. So let's kill him now. Here we go. We got some health because this guy does regenerate. Okay. Ooh, regen potion. At the end of the turns, at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. I like that. Kind of want this. So now we got a potion. We got the gold. We got that. And we have that. So we just got some nice stuff. Okay, so the card that we want. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less for each attack played this turn. Okay. Well, I only have 3 energy. So I gotta figure out how to get more energy. Deal 16 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn plays from the exhaust pile. Okay. Gain 8 block. Draw 1 card. Shrug it off. Ooh, I like that. I don't have anything that targets all enemies. But I only have... I don't want to just defense it up. Okay, so... I want to go this way. Fight this guy. Then go to a rest. And then we'll hit this guy. Alright, this should be... This should be good. At the end of your turn, one random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Ooh, Stampede. Okay, I kind of like this one. Do that. Proceed. Okay, now I think this is the campfire. So we can rest. Okay. At the rest site, you can stop and take a breath. After selecting one of the options, you must move on. Oh. So I can upgrade a card in your deck. Or I can rest. You heal 30% of your maximum HP, 25, 15% from regional pillow. Well, we do need health. So I'm not going to smith, we're going to rest. There we go. So we're full health, we're good to go. Move on. Another treasure. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. I like that. Alright, so here we go. Popping in there. Nah, I like this one. We have a potion. Okay, so we need to use some. We're probably going to use okay, here we go. I'm going to use regen. There we go. I'm going to use Stampede. And we are going to Ew! Okay, that's not good. Let's do plating. Do this. Let's attack twice. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. There we go. All right. Okay, so they got dazed. Hell yeah. Okay. Give me some good. 11 to all. Love it. Send up. And then kill you. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Good, 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 good. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Okay, we're gonna end this pretty quick though. Boom. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's add a card. Oh, gain 2 action for loss of HP. Okay. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Kind of interesting. Now we're gonna plate it up though. Color potion. What does this do? Choose one of 3 random colorless cards to add into your hand. It's free to play this turn. Okay. See what that's all about. All right, so we're up here. We're up here. We're up here. 61. I want to drink this. Just to camp up there. Choose one of 3 random colorless cards to add into your hand. You know, drink it. Why not? Put a skill from your draw pile into your exhaust hand. Gain 4 block, draw 1 card. I like that. Draw 2 cards, put... No, I want this one. Okay. Go. Let's do a block. An attack. Boom. We got ourselves a pretty decent deck. Kind of liking this. Or draw 2 cards. Gain 12 block whenever you are attacked this turn. I like that. All right, we're almost through this, y'all. You stumble upon a clearing bathed in an unnatural blue glow. Towering mushrooms pulse with bioluminescence. Their caps swallow. Their caps swollen and glistening. Good God, read Cowpoke. As you approach, the fungi begin to emit haunting melodic tones that reverberate throughout your chest. You notice something gleaming embedded within the largest mushroom's flesh, pulsing in rhythm with the fungi song. Okay, it's actually really cool. I like the artwork. Okay, reach into the flesh. Remove 2 cards from your deck and add Spore Mind to your deck, or pay 107 gold. Obtain a random relic. Ooh. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that and that. Just 2 regular attacks. Yeah. We have a curse. Okay. We're gonna go here. Let's go ahead and upgrade hard. I want to upgrade this. What does this do? Oh, it makes it 1. Yeah, I want that to be upgraded. Boom. I love that Stampede card. All right, here we go. All right, we're at the boss fight, y'all. We're at the top of the deal. Let's get in here. All right, so what I want to do is... That's the next attack. I don't want to do that. So we're going to do this. And we're going to stone armor. We're pretty much defending ourselves up on this one. Okay. Buff wears off. Stampede it. Spore Mind. Removed until the end of combat. Okay. Shrug it off. Lightning. Double strike, I meant. Here we go. Ooh, I don't like 27. Okay. We're gonna do shrug it off. Here we go. Let's fight me. Lose 1 HP, deal 18 damage. Okay, here's 16, does vulnerability. Oh, I should have put that on there. Dang. Okay. We're gonna need to armor this up big time. Add that on there. Upgrade a card. Let's upgrade you. Yes. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Drink. I'm gonna throw you at this guy. Boom. We're getting there. Come on. Okay, 30. This is not good. Okay, we definitely need this. We just need to survive this one, so we're just... And then plus I can do that. Boom! Good God, look at that. Hell yeah! We had good cards. We had awesome cards. Okay, we're gonna add something else to the... Ooh, check this out. Because we already have this one. What is this? At the start of your turn, gain 2 shot. I like that. Gain 5 block. You receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. I kind of like that to get that because that can. I have the one card that applies vulnerable, so I can like, if I get these two in a row, that'd be a really good combo. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Proceed. Okay, Act 2, Hive. So we just continue on. Well, we're going up the tower. So here we go. Here we go. So we defeated that dude. Or defeated the last dude. So now we get to talk to... Ooh, check this guy out. It's like a sludge dragon. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on Father? I'm too tired. I mean, we can try. If you end your turn with unspent... That's never going to happen. Exhaust a card with clone. Or at the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. I kind of like that too. Let's do that. Proceed. All right, this one. Let's see here. Let's map out a deal. This is going to be a long walk up. I kind of want to go this way. Yeah, kind of. And then we can break off to the left. Now, let's go to the... Yeah, we're going to go this way. Doing this. All right. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? If ball block rocks attack are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Ooh, dang, 15. Okay, here we go. Do this. Stampede. Gain 2, deal 7, gain 2 strength, apply 13, deal 13 damage, apply 1. I like that too. All right, let's get in here. I need more than just 3 attack though. Okay, so here we go. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. Gain 20% additional gold. Upon pickup, enchant up to 3 cards with... Okay, that's kind of cool. These are the potions. No. I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and add that on there. Hell yeah. Okay. There we go. Boom. Proceed. Unknown. Okay. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there is a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gusts of wind buffed you, threatening to end your journey. So, Twin Strike is removed from deck, or lose 3 HP. The card in the above option is randomized. Dang. Randomized. The card in the above option is randomized. Okay, so I might lose a random other card. No, we'll lose Twin Strike. That sucks. That does suck. Okay, so battle. So we got a instant battle here. I don't want to exhaust anything here. What does this do? Oh, gain 3 block. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's do this. Start off with. Nothing is vulnerable. So let's just go ahead and attack. Okay, so go this way. Dang, another little bastard monster. Okay. Exhaust 2. Now, let's just do shrug it off. Then we are going to attack and play it up. What the hell? All right. Stampede. Nothing is vulnerable at the moment. This ain't good. Really need to kill that thing. Okay, so we need to do... Damn, we got a lot of cards here. Taking strike. Perfect strike. That'd be good. Damn, that was a big hit. Okay, that thing just comes back. Okay, that was a waste. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. We need to shrug it off. We're going to do this. We're going to... do this. I'm going to bash you. And... upgrade all in our hand. And turn. Here we go. Woo! Okay, here we go. Deal 24 damage. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is a hard fight. Alright, so we need to do... that. There we go. Probably a wrong move. There we go. Aha. Right. That's why I love Stampede, y'all. Stampede is awesome. Now we do that. Rest. We're gonna have to definitely rest. This one we're resting. Treasure it up. Ooh, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. I like that. All right. Direction to go. Kind of want to skip the big boss. We're going to go the realm. Ugh. We have this dude, though, to deal with. Let's do that one. Ew. Okay. Self-help book. On the floor lies a tome. Top 3 ways to conquer the spire. The book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? Read the back. Choose an attack to enhance with sharp 2. Read a random page. Choose a skill to enchant with Nimble 2. Read the entire book. Choose a power to enhance with Swift 2. You know what? I'm going to just do attack. Boom. And let's add that to... We're going to add that to that. Boom. 14. I like it. Proceed. This one we don't need to rest. We're going to upgrade a card. We're going to upgrade... Upgrade this one. Yeah, it's going to use big boy damage. Big boy damage. All right, here we go. Big boss. All right, Stampede. This big boy damage. Heck yeah. Okay, so that's going to go in there. That. It blocks it. Good turn. Okay, we're able to knock that off there. Stomp, that's all damage. We don't need that. Containing strike. Kind of like that. Pop that. And then we're going to... Alright, so we're gonna break free. You know what? We're gonna do this. Upgrade all cards. Here we go. Heck yeah. Good damage, good damage, good damage. I need to get rid of these cards. So... Damn, I love that. 16, not there yet. Hell yeah! 102 health too. I love it. Gain 2 strength. I like that. Gain 2 that deal damage equal to your block. Yeah, that might be fun. That might be fun. Go. We don't have a whole lot of attack cards. That one's kind of useless. I'm gonna hold off on that one. Do this. Do this. Do this. We're just gonna defend ourselves up a little bit on this one. Alright, so he's going to do those things. So we're going to do... This is going to hurt. So we really need to break him out. Okay, so we have a problem here. Okay, there we go. We have you. Do this. And then... Turn. There we go. And he's stunned. Right on, right on. All right, here we go. We're going to do this. Do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do... Okay, there's only 18. That. Then we're going to shrug it off. And then... That should do it. Boom. Add card. Gain 3. Let's go with that. Let's gain 3. Grab that. Fruit juice. Gain 5 max HP. Can I drink any of this right now? Okay, we're gonna... What does this one do? Gain 5 max... Nah. No point. Alright. Here we go. We're going to rest so we can have max health going into the boss battle. All right, let's get in here. All right. Since this is the boss battle, we're going to do some stuff. First off, it looks like we have some big whammies. So I want to drink this. I want to drink this. Oh, wait. Oh, this is just a throw fire. Here we go. Burn you, hit you. Apply vulnerable. Throw. Hit you. There we go. So now you're now vulnerable. So let's do 30. Boom. I like that. We're going to go ahead and exhaust this because I want to put you on here. Cost less. That. And then we're going to block up. Dang, look at all those. Okay, stampede. Breakthrough. Increase stand pit by 1. Get farther away. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. I don't have anything that's worthwhile. And should have hurt him a little bit. It did. All right, here we go. He is vulnerable. We need that. Then let us do that. Okay, get away. There we go. So we need to use those guys when we see them. Apply that. There we go. There we go. That hurt. All right, here we go. Here we go. Big whammies. Okay. Fire shield. There we go. Big hits. All right, so we do need to scamper away 1. Big hit 20. Then we're going to do fight me. And then that should end it. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Ooh, that was getting a little hairy. Here we go. Lose 6, gain 2. That's actually not bad. Exhaust your hand. Deal 7 damage for each exhausted card. That is epic. We're going to do that. That's like a Hail Mary. All right. Act 3, Glory. So we are making our way through this game. So this is absolutely amazing. We're actually going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I can feel like that I can continue on. I got a pretty decent build. I got a pretty decent thing. This game is absolutely, it's super fun. It's absolutely fun. I wonder if I can save it at this stage and then come back to it here. Open the game, change or update your graphic. No, that's all that. So let's see here. Can I? Yeah, okay. Save and quit. Let's go to it. There we go. So we can continue right where we left off, which is, that's great. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you want to see more Slay the Spire 2, let me know down in the comments and we'll continue progressing through and everything. If you are also a creator, a YouTuber and whatnot, and you want to collaborate on this game, please let me know also in the comments. I would love to do a little collaboration with y'all. But anyways, this was an absolute blast, and I'll catch y'all on the next ride. Adios, y'all.